Greetings everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of All Things Lambda, the community show that's going on a break next week, and the week after that. I know I already mentioned it in the last episode, but I'm just saying it here for good measure. This is the last episode of the year, so yeah, just so you know. Right now, just so you know. Don't worry though, we'll be back on January 7th next year with more Half-Life community news. But for now, this is what you're going to have to work with until the end of the year. With all that being made clear, let's get started with this week's news roundup. Last week we covered the announcement of further data, the reimagining of Half-Life Uplink in the Black Mesa engine that is created by Chris Bryant. And this week we're covering the release of that exact same mod. How great! So, if you want to play a freshly reimagined version of Half-Life Uplink, then this is definitely the mod for you. The mod's description on the Steam Workshop page also has some pretty neat facts about the development of this map pack for Black Mesa, like how the project started at around 2015, and how Brian still has some alphas laying around that he might publish if the interest is there for it. It's also pretty interesting to know that the blockout for this map pack was done in like a day, yet it took 5 years to eventually come out. This is pretty usual with personal projects though, you never know when life is going to throw you a curveball. Anyway, if you're aching for more Black Mesa content, then go ahead and find the link in the description below. It'll bring you right to the Steam Workshop page where you can subscribe to it. Holy frick! Bradman and his team got a new Mediastorm update out before the end of the year. This Mediastorm is aptly called Mediastorm 4 and is all about Chapter 4 of the game, which is so big that they had to split it up into 2 parts, namely Chapter 4 and 4A, and it takes place on the Arctic surface. In this Mediastorm, they show off the Combine APC that you're going to be able to ride in this section of the chapter. It's completely decked out with Combine gear that will make you raise your leg, slap your knee, and say, "Holy mackerel, that's one big Betsy if I've ever seen one!" It sports a fast-firing Combine cannon, a homing rocket launcher, nice and bright headlights, and pretty much anything else you need to survive in this cold weather. Hell, I think it even has a cup holder for your hot cocoa. The next areas are going to be a little bit different though, a little bit more strange. We get introduced to the Zombie Gons. Get it? Zombie Vortigons? These guys are freaky. This blog post does its name justice because there are a bunch more screenies that you can take a look at. At the end of the blog post though, Bradman kindly asks you to vote for them in the ModDB Mod of the Year Awards. They have been selected to be in the final 100 mods you can vote for, so if you think they deserve to win, then go for it. Apart from that, they're also going to do their traditional festive stream during the holiday season. When that will happen though, isn't known yet, but you better keep an eye on Bradman's Twitter page. He'll do any announcements on there. If you want to check Mediastorm 4 out for yourself, then check the link in the description. I mentioned it in the previous section briefly already, but ModDB's top 100 mods of the year have been announced. And you still have 3 days to vote for your favorites, so if you want to see your favorite mod win the Mod of the Year award, then go and vote. Vote now. Come on, do the vote thing. Anyway, the Half-Life related mods that made it into the top 100 are the following. For already released mods, we got Black Mesa Azure Sheep, Half-Life Echoes, Year of the Dragon, TWHL Tower 2, G-String, Dark Interval, Watching Paint Dry the Game, Half-Life 2 M-Mod, and Raising the Bar Redux. For upcoming mods, we got Half-Life M-Mod, Starlight, Half-Life Dark Matter, Operation Black Mesa, Guard Duty, Half-Life 2 Overcharged, and of course, Entropy 02. There are tons of mods for other games that you might be familiar with too, but let's keep it Half-Life related over here, shall we? Voting can be done quite easily via the official ModDB Mod of the Year Awards page that's linked in the description. Once on the page, just click the game your favorite mod is for, and click the giant red Vote button next to it. And that's it. Super simple process. I'm curious to find out who wins this year. Like I said, a link to the voting page can be found down below. Good luck to all mod teams. You all deserve it in my book. Subscribers to the channel might have already noticed this, but we have uploaded a brand new trailer a couple days ago. And it's the trailer for Raising the Bar Redux Division 1.2 no less. The devs were finally able to publish what they have been working on so far in trailer form, and it's looking quite good. This trailer mainly shows off comparisons between the last version of the mod and the new and upcoming Division 1.2 update. This new version shines especially in the lighting department in many areas, and even upgrading other areas completely with more complex geometry and the whole shebang. It's a good watch, and if you're excited to play this new version of the mod, then watching this new trailer is a great way to start. It's linked down below, of course. And our final story of this year is, of course, a Source Filmmaker short. This time, it's made by Sepko. Sepko released Fear What's Inside over on his YouTube channel. This Source Filmmaker production is basically a music video taking place in Half-Life Alyx. The song that plays in the background is called Inside and is composed by Chris Avantgarde. And I gotta say, it fits really nicely with the visuals that were created here. It's just that right amount of spook and mystery that does it. Sepko tells the public in the description that the video is about showcasing maps and scenarios from the game and putting his own twist to them, with the underlying theme being that the G-Man has a bit more influence than anyone should be able to get away with. Do you think he succeeded with that? Well, go and judge it for yourself by watching it. I left a link in the description that'll take you directly to the watch page. You know what else will take you directly to the watch page? Well, not our social media links. They are existing for an entirely different purpose. What do they do then? Well, they take you to our social media pages, of course. Our Twitter and Facebook are down there, as well as our Discord server where the Half-Life never ends. And my own social media stuff is of course also down there, so if you want to check that out, then go ahead and do that as well. And then this will be the end of All Things Lambda in 2020. Damn, what a year this has been, seriously. The only thing we can hope for is that 2021 is going to be much better, but only time will tell. One thing I'm going to say before I go is this. Thank you for watching All Things Lambda, not just in 2020, but just in general, really. I've been doing this gig for about 2.5 years now, and every single time I see the comments underneath these videos, it warms my heart. People say that All Things Lambda makes their Thursdays a little bit better every week. Well, your comments pretty much make my whole week. So let's keep this dynamic going for as long as we can, shall we? Alright, I'm going to end it here before it becomes too corny. This was All Things Lambda episode 122, the last one of this year. We'll be back in January though with more about your favorite mods, Source Filmmaker shorts, fan art, and of course, more of my shenanigans. In the meantime though, don't forget to subscribe and to ring that bell icon so you'll never miss another episode. Salutations, have some very happy and safe holidays, and take care.